Hello my beautiful geniuses, welcome to Platonic Rose Beauty. On this channel I focus on makeup, skincare, and natural hair tutorials to help you guys become masters of your own beauty. So today we are going to focus on how to create a natural makeup look that enhances your beauty rather than change who you are. So if you want to see how I move from this to this, keep watching. I'm going to begin by sanitizing my hands. That is so important. You guys should definitely make sure to sanitize your hands, or at least wash your hands before you touch your face. This is good hygiene, so make sure to do that. And then I'm just going to let that kind of dry off a little bit. I'm going to be using this primer by Becca. I love this primer so much. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. This primer works really well. I'm going to begin by applying the primer to my face. Before I put the primer on, I already went and prepped my face to get ready for the makeup. So if you guys are interested in knowing what I do for my skincare routine, please make sure to leave a comment below. You guys haven't been commenting and I really want to hear from you guys. That's how I get feedback. I'm going to be using a 3D brow tone gel from Benefit, and I'm going to be using Precisely My Brow by Benefit also. So this is eyebrow pencil. This is something I have never been a fan of, but since I got this, these two things have been working for me. If you guys don't have a brow gel, that's fine. You can just use the eyebrow pencil, but I love this brow gel. And the reason why I like brow gels because they do a really good job at holding your eyebrows down so it stays in place for a very long time. So this is good. I'm just going to go in now and fill in my brow. And now I'm just going in with my concealer from Juvia's Place. I'm just going to put some of that on the back of my hand. When I use concealer, especially when I am going for a natural daytime look, I tend to use concealer just about my shade, as you guys can see. So it's not anything crazy. I'm going to move on to concealing the dark spots on my face. So you don't have to do this if you don't have dark spots. You don't have to do this step. Now that I am done concealing my face, I'm just going to pat some powder over that spot to hold the concealer in place. Today for foundation, I am going to be using Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty is one of my favorite foundation brand. It's really matte. It stays on for a very long period of time and it's very light. That's why I like it. So today I do not want to have any heavy foundation on. I'm just using something really small. So I'm just lightly applying foundation to my skin. And the amount of foundation I'm applying is just this much. We are not going to be applying too much foundation to the skin. It's just the same foundation. I'm just patting all over. And I need to make sure to get under your nose, underneath here as well. Just a little bit of foundation. If you notice, you will see that my neck and my face still look the same. The only difference is you can't really see the dark spots that I had before. So this is what you want to go for. Something that's closer to your skin tone as much as possible, so that there is no difference, so that you still look the same, but you look like the better you. So I'm just going to take a little bit more concealer and conceal underneath my nose. Those are the places I don't get often. And then around my nose, those places tend to get darker. So, and then I'm going to conceal under my eye. So if you do this, look in your mirror like that. Do you guys see the dark circle underneath your eye? So now you do that and then you conceal that. Now all you have to do next is add a setting powder so that it doesn't crease. Going to now go in and set my whole face. So I'm still using my translucent powder, and I'm just going to tap that in everywhere. And then after that, if you own a blush, you can use blush. Otherwise, take a color from your eyeshadow palette and use it. But I am going to be using my blush palette from QC. I'm going to just begin by adding some colors to my cheek right here. If you guys are interested in knowing how to apply blush, let me know. I will make a whole video on how to apply blush. I'm going to be using my Sephora primer today, and I'm just applying a little bit of that. Now that I've primed my eye, I'm going to be using this ACE Beauty palette. Now I'm just going to move on to do a drop shadow. I'm using a brow powder, video of it. So now I'm just applying some drop shadows. She's gonna try and eat it. Yep. No, don't eat this. So I'm just going to apply some drop shadow here and smooth that out. And a little bit of drop shadow on this side as well. So I apply some mascara to open up my eyes. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of highlighter from Laura Geller and apply that to my brow bone. I want to take a little bit of it and apply a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit on here, not too much, and then a little bit on here. I apply a little bit of highlighter in the inner corner of my eye. So I'm going to add a little bit of contour on my nose, just because I love my nose so much. To make this as light as possible, just so my nose is not standing out, but also not to change my nose. This is my finishing spray by NYX. And I'm using this lip gloss by COP. Before you go, please make sure to check out my most viewed video. Otherwise, you can also check out my playlist. I have a lot of interesting videos for you guys. So see you in my next video.